Immediately after the national championship, my brain just went straight to USC, University of Southern California. They had Ed Orgeron. They had an opportunity to keep him as their head coach, and he wanted the job. And they passed him up. USC said, nah, Ed Orgeron, we're good. We don't want you. Look where he is now. Look where Ed Orgeron is now. Ed Orgeron just won the college football national championship with LSU. And USC is, man, they're a mess, honestly. They're doing awful in recruiting rankings right now. And they kept their head coach, Clay Helton, in place in Los Angeles. You got to ask, if you're a high school football player out there and you're getting ready to choose a college football program to go to, you have to ask yourself, how badly does your administration, the people that hire your head coach, how bad does the administration behind the scenes, how badly do they want to win football? It's not always obvious. Sometimes you can't tell. In those situations, go ahead. But in a situation where with USC right now, it's pretty obvious they're not trying to win football games. They're happy being mediocre. USC football has settled. They're good enough. They're happy being mediocre. They kept their coach. Instead of spending more money, they could have, I believe they should have made a move, gone after a guy like Urban Meyer, a legendary college football coach. Go get a big name who can dominate recruiting and turn around USC football. And they didn't want to do that. The rumors are right now that USC's administration is worried and attempting to save money. This whole year is about saving money. One of the biggest boosters for USC got mad recently, stormed off and said a bunch of bad stuff about USC. And it's like USC doesn't seem to understand the financial benefit of having a winning program in college football. Look at Alabama. Look at Ohio State. Look at LSU right now. They are raking in a ton of money because they understand, hey, winning in college football brings in money for the school. USC has decided they're going to sacrifice next year, and they're going to save money next year. And in the process of doing that, they're going to hurt their reputation with recruiting, I think, for a while. I mean, it's going to, by the time they eventually get rid of Clay Helton and move on to a new head coach, it's going to take 3 years to turn around USC. You understand that, right? But here's the best part. I feel bad for USC fans right now. Guess who USC plays in their season opener in 2020? They play Alabama. They play Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide. And guess where they're playing the game at? On Saturday, September 5th, they go to Arlington, Texas. They go to Jerry World, AT&T Stadium, where the Dallas Cowboys play. And they're going to play at a, quote, neutral site. I say, quote, neutral site because it's not really a neutral site. But they're going to play in Texas against Alabama and the Crimson Tide. I want to make a prediction right now. This crowd is going to have all Alabama fans. There's not going to be, man, you're telling me people and fans of USC are going to travel to Texas to watch USC play football? A, their program sucks. The passion isn't there right now. You're going to leave LA for Texas? I don't see it happening. I really believe that Dallas Cowboys Stadium on September 5th is going to be loaded. A sea of red, all Alabama Crimson Tide fans. Maybe there's like 5 people that with USC jerseys, like Reggie Bush jerseys from the 80s that happen to live in Texas now. But man, USC is going to get embarrassed on September 5th by Alabama. And it's going to be basically a home game for that program for Alabama. USC's football program is in trouble. I haven't heard a lot of topics about this. It's just a big deal. Like USC, recruiting is down. They kept their head coach. They're going to get crushed on September 5th. The reputation of USC football is at an all-time low, and it's only going to keep getting worse. USC football is a mess right now. It's going to take a while to turn around. And the fact that the symbolism of it right now is that I see Ed Orgeron on Monday night holding the national championship trophy. And I remember the moment when USC refused to even hire him. How harebrained and dumb does USC football look today? Their program's a mess. It's going to take a long time to turn them around.